So George, a tough defeat on the weekend. What were the emotions like after that one?
Yeah, I mean the emotions were high. I think we're very disappointed. We worked extremely hard, and I thought the players gave their all and executed a pretty accurate game plan. So very disappointed to lose the way we lost, but that is rugby, and we've had a good look at what we could have controlled and where we could have been better, and we took some good learnings from that game. So the boys have come in positive on Monday, and we've cracked on this week.
And to take on a team like Saracens like that, there must have been plenty of positives to take.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, and like I say, there's within those sort of games where you're toe to toe, and it comes down to very small margins. There's areas we can be more accurate, and I think good reflections from the boys, good reflections from the coaches, and put our heads together, and hopefully we push on.
And to win in the last minute in 1 week, and then to lose in the same fashion the following week, it just shows how tight the Premiership is now, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, and that is the emotions of being in the game. You're high and you're low, and the objective of being a professional is to move on pretty quickly when you win, and move on pretty quickly when you lose, and learn your lessons both ways. So an interesting fortnight for us, but the group's been brilliant, and I'm really impressed and happy with the way they've sort of addressed both weeks and come in and found new ways and new solutions.
And then switching attentions to Europe this week then always brings a different sort of atmosphere in the training week and also on game day as well.
Yeah, I mean, look, we're playing the best team in Europe, and that's not to be taken lightly at all. But we hopefully the stadium will be full, and like I say, we've worked really hard to improve on a few areas that we know we need to improve on from the Saracens game, and we expect it to be extremely physical, extremely intense, and it's a good opportunity to test ourselves, like I say, against the best.
And challenging yourselves against the best, that's what Europe's for, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and it poses different challenges. It's not players or teams usually that you've seen a lot of, necessarily week to week. I think Leinster's slightly different because it's obviously there's a huge amount of the Ireland squad, and a lot of these guys are household names, not just in Ireland but in England, and anyone who follows rugby could just about name this team we're playing. So a slightly different challenge, but it's it's one to be embraced. It's one to see where we're at.
And a word on the Gloucester supporters, 2 big crowds at Kingsholm over the last 2 weeks, and it's sure to be another big crowd here against Leinster, so looking forward to that.
Yeah, definitely. I think the last 2 weeks has been what Kingsholm's all about. It's been electric. The crowd have been loud, and unfortunately, like we say, it didn't go our way on the weekend, but I think the crowd saw what the boys were about. They left everything out there, and that's the plan, always to give that, and I think everybody respects that, and it's hopefully we fall the right side more times than we don't, but as you say, when this place is full and rocking, there's nowhere better.
And on a side note, 4 boys named in the England under-20 squad for 2023. You must be very proud of them.
Yeah, I am. We've got some good young lads coming through, and Rob Nixon's training, as a sort of out of the squad, but he's very close to being in, which is great. And hopefully those guys get a good bit of game time. Obviously, we've got a game here, their second game in, so hopefully if they name our lads playing, it'll sell more tickets, and works both ways. So fingers crossed they get a bit of action, but they're good lads, and they've earned the right.